I think a trade is going to be tough at this point because so far the Bengals have asked for a lot when teams have called. You're talking about a first round draft pick and a player. And then if you're the team that gives that up, you now have a 30-year-old edge rusher that wants a new contract. So you're going to have to give the Bengals a high pick, a player, and give the player that you're getting a brand new, very expensive contract. And even back in March, there weren't a ton of teams lining up to do all that. And now, as you mentioned, a couple weeks before the season starts, teams are pretty much salary capped out, and their budgets kind of keep them from acquiring a great big new contract. We've seen it. There have been times in the past where it happened this late, but I'm thinking back to like Khalil Mack when he got traded from the Raiders to the Bears right before. But it's tough, and I think it's going to be difficult to execute a trade. Now, the fact that this has come up again here the last couple of days, the idea that they're having trade conversations could mean a couple of different things. One, it could mean that Trey and his agent are trying to, goose something to get it done. I'm not trying to guess at people's sources or anything like that, but it could also mean that the team is kind of floating it to kind of remind him, like, hey, man, you don't have another option. Like we have had you out there. We have had conversations. We can't find the team that will give us what we think you're worth and also pay you the contract. So why don't you come back and listen again to our offer, which, as I understand it, is a 1-year extension beyond 2025 for, $36 million, something like that, which puts him ahead of Danielle Hunter of the Texans, but behind like the TJ Watts, Myles Garrett's, those guys. So that's what they've been willing to do. They don't like to guarantee the Bengals. They don't like to guarantee money in future years. They made an exception for Joe Burrow and one for Jamar Chase, but that's it. And that's been where the standoff has been. So someone, in answer to your first question, what has to happen? Somebody's got to change their position, and the Bengals seem pretty resolute in theirs.